Yo guys, welcome to an Among Us video. We're going to be absolutely clapping some cheeks because I got imposter first round as well. Now, I'm doing pretty well. I have this really I don't know what Yellow did here. He just kind of pressed the button. Kind of cringe. He was just there like breathing, probably. Like, he just put KB. Why? I'm like, what does that mean? I'm like thinking to myself like, bruh, what does that mean? What does that mean? It's kind of weird. He says, like, for some reason he's there like, oh, it's this dude. It's like, why? He is entering the room. And I part like, and? Because, well, you see, I'm the imposter. If I seem aggressive, then they're going to be like, oh, why does this guy want to vote everyone off? And that's what I thought, so I was like, okay, I'm going to say, I'm going to skip. I'm going to be like, okay, like, there's no evidence, I'm just going to go. Which it worked out quite well, since no one really ever suspected me, but the game was so short, 4 minutes, because just no one had a functioning nervous system. Not even carried over into the next round. But yeah, I go to like navigation, you know, getting some tasks done. I normally, you know, on the screen I'll copy the task, so it's like, this is how fast I could do it normally. And then sabotage lights, I'm like, okay, let's go. I'm walking over. I realised it's been fixed. I was like, oh, maybe I can catch him off guard. He's like, you know, oh, he might still be there. It was just him. He dies. I vent. I go up there, realise there's that guy. Go out. I decide, yeah, this will be good. And decide to go on to cams. And this was a 100 IQ player. I stayed on cams for a while. Didn't go off it. Because that meant that every single person who ran past that and saw that blinking light would be able to confirm where I was. I could say I was on cams and they can say, yes you were, I saw you on cams. Big brain. They have no reason to then suspect me. I saw Red do that and I'm like, okay, good. My plan worked. But it's Yellow. No, I mean like, he put where, and I'm like, they're like, where? He's like, who? I'm like, oh no, this retard again. Oh, we're not going to get anything done. I'm like, and I part like, what? Because no one says anything, which was really annoying because I kind of had a boring game because, well, no one was playing normally. I thought where was it because I can spell, but yeah, this is going quite well really. Like, saying that Yellow complete moron found the body, it didn't really make a difference. I don't think I managed to. No, my plan was I was gonna follow Red, and I'll break up from him, kill someone, go back to Red, and then follow Red around, so we find the body together. And then it'd be like, oh, why it was following me all game? Doesn't matter. It can't be him, which obviously it was, but it didn't work. Since I just decided to, I was like, okay, well, I need a reason to break up from Red. But, you know, didn't work. So I started trying to follow him. I'm kind of worried that he might press the button. So I didn't call reactor because of that. I was like, okay, I need to get people moving. I was the first one over. I was like, I'm going to press the button, just like, exactly like that, because I'm a Chad. You know, that's just how I roll sometimes. I just roll. I might have been a bit quiet then, you know. That's just how cool kids be though. And they're like, okay, it's no point. I see Red walking, I go up and I stab. You know, Red could have actually saved the game, but he didn't do the button. So I'm about to cut to my next round. The crewmate. Boom, here I am. Absolute Chad mod. And this is actually one of my first games on PC. This is my second game, and I'm really liking it. It's so much better than mobile. Just being able to run around free, stretch my wings, and tasks are so much easier with it. This lobby was awful though. Like, there was just no way. It was small. No one had a functioning nervous system on it, so like obviously you can have a proper game. But yeah. was just doing some tasks and stuff, you know, getting them done. When the body's cold, I'm like, I didn't really have much evidence, so I was thinking to myself, like, I have one task left, I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to just sit on cams. I went over to that, I'm doing all my tasks. I'm doing quite well. I'm just kind of walking around, getting tasks done. I get it done. Look at this skill. There goes Brown. I'm kind of weirded out by him because, look at that. I'm thinking to myself, like, if this is like near weapons or cafeteria, Brown. But no, I think he said reactor, which basically it was alright. He said reactor, and they're like, interesting. And I said, like, I was in medbay, and then I was waiting to see if Brown said anything, because it depends how long it'd been there. And if he says he was there, I can confirm that and confirm his innocence, like a big brain player. Everyone had a good story, except one individual. Not Brown, because I can kind of do Brown. I didn't notice it at the time, but now I know. I should have instantly figured out who it was, because he didn't have any sort of excuse. But I'm not going to spoil it, guys, because he's too smart and I don't want to ruin it. He's there saying, like, why? Which was quite weird. And I was like, okay, interesting. I'm going to walk away and just get some tasks done. Just because I'm cool like that. Because I only have a few left. I'm like, it's not worth the trouble. Just get the tasks done and leave. Just smile and wave, boys. Just smile and wave. But yeah, I'm just walking around absolutely being a Chad. I'm doing this task. Just cleaning it. Grabbing those leaves and just absolutely yeeting them. I'm gonna go do my last task. I wasn't really too sure what I was gonna do. I was like, maybe I'll go to admin, you know, just walk around. And I was like, last task's in electrical. In cams. I'm gonna go to cams and I'm gonna sit there and watch. Which worked out really well to my favour. I saw Brown go up there. I was like, should I check? Brown walked out. I walk in. And then boom, button press. I'm like, weird. I say, like, why? Or like, what? Because obviously I'm a bit of a Chad and I've got to assert my dominance by saying the word what instead of why. I'm pretty sure yellow is kinda sus, and I said, and I put like, why? And then I put, maybe. Didn't you say he came from bottom? He could have vented. But I don't really think he was too bad. I didn't really suspect him. I was just trying to collect some information. Then I was going to say, like, I already planned to skip. But then and then like Blue said that, I was like, kinda, I never was really too sus of him. He was kind of okay. But this, like Blue saying that, it kind of confirmed his innocence. I think it was like, didn't confirm it, it was still kind of sus, but not bad enough to be voted for. So luckily, no one else voted. Don't know why. This was the second time I should have realised who the imposter was. Just saying, it was one of the two people who voted, and it's not who you think, or it is who you think if you're good at this game. Now, this is when I should have been absolutely terrified, but I wasn't, because I'm cool. I think I got lucky that there was always someone around. I was just kind of looking at cams, you know, just having fun. I see him, I look in, he's okay. I think this is where my death was meant to happen, but someone else walked in, so I walk away. Then I see, boom, Blue kills Brown. I report it, and that's it. Now, if you had more brain cells than me, you could have realised, what happened? Blue never had an alibi from the very start. He was the only person who voted for the person who was said was sus. Exactly the things which I didn't want to do in the first round, because it would make me look like an imposter. He did, and I never caught on. Now, that was kind of dumb on my part, and it was obvious from the beginning who it was, but I was dumb. I decided that I didn't want to say I was on cams and he stacked killed, because I thought, That could seem quite weird because it could be anyone. So I'm going to say I walked in. Because people are like, well, you could be lying easily. But when I said that, and Blue never defended himself, he just voted. I said red vote. I realised none of them knew which Blue I was talking about. Except, obviously, just kind of voted the right one. And I put dark, because it was dark blue. The video is almost over, guys, so I'm going to do a quick outro. So, if you legally want to drink and drive, subscribe to my channel, because I want to reach 50 subscribers, and if I don't, suicide is going to happen. See ya.